What's up, guys? It's your man Brandon Carter
and Bella. What's good?
What's going on, guys? So listen, today I want to show y'all some summer keto hacks. A lot of y'all know I've been doing keto for over 3 years now, and I figured out a lot of tips and tricks or hacks that you can use. So in this video, volume 1 of the summer keto hacks, I want to talk to you about eating carbs on keto. See, Bella, a lot of people think you can't eat any carbs on keto, and as a result, they might not even try it. They might just be discouraged.
Exactly.
And because of that, they never really experience the benefits of it because they're kind of scared off. You definitely can have carbs on certain types of ketogenic diet. We're gonna break all that down right now. So there's really 3 types of keto that we're gonna talk about today. 3 different types that you may have not been aware of. So the first one is the traditional ketogenic diet, or SKD. This is what you traditionally think about when you think about the ketogenic diet. Now, on this diet, you're gonna do 75% fat. There's a big misnomer with the ketogenic diet. People think that it's all protein. Keto is actually a high fat diet, and it's a moderate protein. 20% of your calories should come from protein, only 20%. It's not like some big high protein diet. That's more like of the Atkins. Keto is a little different. And this is where your carbs are the lowest, 5% carbs. And those are net carbs, which is carbohydrates minus fiber. This is what I do primarily. Most of the year, I'm on SKD. Now, this is what everybody thinks about, right, Bella? But they don't even know that there's other types.
Exactly.
And other types. We're gonna teach them today, though. The second form of the ketogenic diet, this is called TKD, or the targeted ketogenic diet. This is pretty much the same as SKD, except for one major difference. That difference being you wanna get between 20 and 60 grams of carbohydrates before your exercise. A lot of athletes will do this, and they find that they get that a little extra push in the gym when they do this. Now, out of all 3 of these different forms of keto, this one is like medium carbs. This is a good option if somebody feels like their training is actually lacking when they're in the gym. I don't really have this problem. I've tried TKD, the targeted keto, a few times, and I don't really feel a difference, but I think it's just because I'm like so adapted. I've been doing the standard ketogenic diet for so long that I'm just so adapted. I don't really get personally a big benefit from this, except for I do feel a little more full. My muscles are more full, and I do get a bigger pump in the gym. So if that's something that's valuable for you, then maybe this is a good option. The third form of ketogenic diet is the cyclical ketogenic diet, or CKD for short.
Damn it. You can't just roll with it.
We can just do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
make it big. Just make it real big. C, make the C real big. No one to be the wiser. So we got the
Wait.
So this is the cyclical ketogenic diet, or CKD. Now, the big difference between this and the standard ketogenic diet is you do the standard keto 5 days a week, but 1 to 2 days a week, you have a high carb day. High carb day. So a lot of people will do this on the weekends. And this is kind of like carb cycling or keto cycling. This is probably the best if you want to like try to put on some mass. Some people find keto being difficult with their schedule, with, you know, going out or family.
Exactly.
I don't have that problem. I show the people I train how to eat keto anywhere, but this is more convenient for some people.
Exactly.
But if you're trying to put on muscle, it's probably the best form of keto if you're trying to put on muscle, because you get the benefits of the carbohydrates, you get the insulin response, but then if you follow certain tactics I'll talk about in another video, you can get right back into ketosis fast. So this is the highest carbs. What's important on this day, so you don't put on as much fat, is I like to keep my fats relatively low on this day. So it's high fat. I don't like this, honestly. Now, when I do it, I get amazing pump, but I don't feel as good on the high carb days, because once you do keto, you start feeling different levels of energy. I have more mental clarity. I feel like I don't need as much sleep. I feel like I kind of have like a superpower. I just feel way more energetic if you're doing it right. Like, a lot of people do keto wrong and they don't get that same feeling. But when I do cyclical ketogenic diet, I'm actually tired on those carb days, and that comes from the high insulin spike. Like when you eat a big meal or lunch and you get that little dip after lunch, you know, you kind of that drowsy energy. Well, that's because of the insulin spike. And if your insulin is spiked all day, I don't like it. Some people love it.
Yeah.
Some people like it. So like, you got to find what works best for you. Some people love it and they feel better on these days than they do on regular keto. Whatever works for you. I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, type them below and I'll answer them. I also have a free resource if you want more about the ketogenic diet. I have a free ebook you can download. You know, it's no big deal. That link will be in the description too. If this video was helpful, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. It is King Keto. All right. I respond to almost all of my DMs. So just hit me up if you have any questions. And I look forward to seeing you on volume 2, Summer Keto Hacks.